Jim Bowie, he was a bold adventuring man. Jim Bowie, battled for right with a powerful hand. His blade was tempered and so was he. Indestructible steel was he. Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man.
Well, that's the way plates should be. Empty as Satan's promise. Now I think we can open the present. Sister, if you'll pass these around. Thank you. I think I'll open this big one myself. Antoinette, you don't mind if I open your present for you, do you?
No.
I'll bet you can't guess what's in it.
I don't think I can.
Well, now, look at this. Isn't she beautiful? Is she a lovely doll? Huh? Wait a minute. Inside are my spare dresses. What do you mean you don't know what's inside, Mr. Hauser? I'll tell you what's inside. An alligator. A baby alligator's inside here. Just inside this little door here. Listen. You want to see it? Almost ruined the birthday party.
Obviously, there was a mistake, Mr. Bowie.
Well, what's going on here? Somebody trying to scare the life out of someone?
You see, the Revnak's request for the little door and the doll was so unusual. They knew in such a hurry selecting an identical doll.
Well, how it happened is unimportant. What I want to know is...
Meddling American and the bungling Austrian fool. Hey, now perhaps I can proceed with my purchase without further tricks or deceptions. Or do you, too, have other ways to annoy me?
Now, see here...
See here, Bowie. Your nose may be long and unattractive,
huh?
But that gives you no right to thrust it into my business.
I apologize, monsieur, for what happened.
The only apology acceptable from you, Hauser, would be for your existence. As for you, Bowie, you will forget this incident, unless you prefer to have your remaining years abbreviated.
Have my remaining years... Hey. Why, did you hear that? He threatened me. He threatened my life. Who does he think he is, that no-good, stuck-up cream puff?
Armand de Rivnac is perhaps the most circumspect of all the high-born Creoles in New Orleans. He leads an exemplary life.
Well, there was nothing exemplary about the way he behaved in the doll shop yesterday.
And you're still angry today. Sit down, dear boy, and enjoy my hubble-bubble.
Huh?
It'll calm your nerves.
How do you smoke this thing?
Don't puff on it. Take a breath. Take a deep breath.
That's not Turkish tobacco.
Oh, it's tobacco root.
Well, you journalists would try anything, wouldn't you? Well, it smells good anyway. You know, I'd have thought you'd smell a good story in what I've just been telling you. I have a notion he was up to something strange. Diabolic, perhaps.
Oh, James. Any man with a wife as lovely as Berenice de Rivnac is seldom diabolic. Quite the contrary. She was originally Berenice de Bergerac, enormously wealthy. There's a rumor that she had some Seminole blood in her.
Well, let's stick to the point, which is her husband, Armand.
Oh, yes. Yes, I think you were away when that tragedy overtook her brother Edouard. Her brother was duck shooting up at their summer place. He fell into the bayou, and an alligator opened his enormous jaws and...
Hey, wait a minute. Did you say alligator?
Yes. On her brother's death, she became a semi-invalid for more than a year. De Rivnac was in constant attendance. I admire his devotion almost as much as I admire his wife.
You know, this thing gets more bizarre by the minute. Why, it's positively creepy. Adolph, where do they live, the de Rivnacs?
In the Rue de Maine, that yellow house, the big yellow house, number 34, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, surely, James, you're not thinking of going there now. Sit down, dear boy, and have a little coffee laced with cognac.
Well, you don't think I'm going to let this thing drop, do you? Why, if that man is as vicious as he is insulting, there's no telling what he's capable of. Well, thanks for the hubble-bubble, my friend. Delicious. Excuse me, is this the Derivnak residence?
Yes, it is. We are together only yesterday. Heart, the doctor says. She went just like that.
This happened yesterday afternoon?
Yes, monsieur. It happened just after Armand brought her another lovely doll for our collection.
Madame Derivnak collected dolls?
Yes, monsieur. It was a little gift to amuse her.
To amuse her?
But she and Armand were like children in their love.
Excuse me. I know how I'd be feeling if I were you, Derivnak. Your wife was a very beautiful woman.
Get out.
And very rich, too, I understand, wasn't she?
I am warning you will regret this folly, Bowie.
When she opened the little door to admire the pretty doll's dresses, that's all it needed, wasn't it?
Must I call a constable?
You know the Seminole superstition that the alligator is bad luck, don't you?
I have warned you, Bowie.
Never murder by alligator, Derivnak. Well, Captain, what more do you want? It's as simple a case of cold-blooded murder as you'll ever find.
I have assured him, Captain Pone, that his imagination overruns his judgment.
As such, I have had wide experience of murder. Murder by pistol, by rifle, by stiletto, by Bowie knife, by strangulation, by drowning, by poisoning, by 100 devious ways. But to frighten a woman to death with a baby alligator? Oh, no, that's too absurd.
Absurd it may be, but that is exactly what happens.
Excuse.
Suppose we switch from murder to blackmail. For I intend to blackmail you.
Oh, you do, huh? Go right ahead.
For a certain sum of money, the exact amount to be determined at dinner this evening, which you will pay for.
Thank you.
I promise not to reveal to your many admirers in New Orleans how very close you are at this moment to making yourself the laughing stock of Louisiana.
At this very moment, I'm very close to...
Gentlemen, a murder has been committed. The body was just discovered by a customer in the shop on County Avenue, stabbed in the back. Gustav Hauser, the doll maker. Would you care to ride with me in my carriage?
To the house of Armand Derivnak?
Precisely.
Well, Adolphe, who's going to blackmail who? Whom? Oh, look, Derivnak, you can't deny coming to my hotel, asking for the return of the doll with the alligator in it.
Why should I deny it, Monsieur Bowie? I asked you for a doll given to you in error. You did give me the package I came to get, did you not, Monsieur?
Well, now, do you also deny returning to the doll shop and trying to get back the doll with the alligator in it?
Captain Pony, I suggest we adjourn to Hauser's doll shop at once and allow him to refute this fool's charges.
Hauser's dead, Derivnak, as you know very well.
It can't be true.
It's true. And either you did it or it was done by your gargoyle here.
I have been to Hauser's doll shop but once in my life, upon the occasion of purchasing a doll for my dear departed wife.
Derivnak, you killed your dear departed wife. Just as surely as I'm standing here, you frightened her to death.
That's enough. Captain Pony, I demand the arrest of this madman for defamation of character. I will not tolerate his company one more moment.
Oui, come.
Jim, old boy, I thought you decided to locate permanently in Texas.
Oh, may heaven speed that day.
All right. So he talked his way out of it. Now, why do you think he killed Hauser? Because Hauser knew the truth. Who else knows the truth? I do. Now, I'll wager that right now, this minute, they're hatching a plot to get rid of me.
Oh, but it would appear to be your word against theirs, Bowie, and that totals 2-1, huh?
Honey, are you trying to tell me that the case is closed?
No murder case is ever closed until after it is solved. That's why I'm on my way now to County Street to look into the murder of Gustav Hauser.
I'm telling you, the answer's right here, 34 Rue de Maine.
Bowie, I must warn you, there is such a thing as interference with the law, and the penalty is severe.
You know, if I didn't know you both and kind of like you, I'd be on the point of losing my temper right now. You two go on to County Street, now I'll prove you wrong. Sometimes a man has a sixth sense that tells him when he's being followed, tries to warn him of danger. That night, mine was working. Spaniards first came to this part of the world, they thought the alligator was a large lizard. So they called it El Lagarto. Any fool can see how El Lagarto eventually became alligator. I just thought I'd brush you up on your natural history during that.
Don't move a muscle, Bowie. Now listen to what I have to say. Because of human avarice, a beautiful woman and a harmless old man are no longer among the living. And their assassin is honored for his false soul. Soon he will be on his way to Paris with all her millions. For reasons I do not care to reveal, I want him brought to the courts of law to see him pay for his crimes.
So do I.
But how? It will need a cunning to match his own. Is there a way to do it?
Well, for example...
Well, dog my cats.
You? Yes. The gargoyle.
Sunrises are sunrises in most parts of the world, but in Louisiana, each and every one is an event. This one, the second to shine upon the grave of Berenice de Rivnac, might light the way to justice for her murderer.
What is it, master?
In the name of all that's good and holy, how did it get there?
Could it be the one you brought, master, in the door?
No. I destroyed that one myself. Someone must have entered this room.
But they would have had to pass my room. I would have seen them, master. Master, your robe. Cook has breakfast ready. You can have it in the sun, in the patio.
Strange. Very strange.
There is an answer to everything, master. We will find this one.
Look, Paul! Look!
It won't work, Jim. Not with a man of his imagination.
Oh, it'll work. You scratch any man of imagination, and underneath you'll find superstition. I'm just betting on one thing you told me, Adolphe, that she might have had Seminole blood. Here he comes. Come on. Wow, you think it's working?
It's working.
Let no one in the house. Put servants on guard, front and rear. I must be calm, Paul. Think this out. If Captain Pony had not been so certain that he had persuaded Bowie to be on his way to Texas, then I'd suspect. But still, not even Bowie could have scaled the walls to my bedroom. No, there are other factors to be dealt with, and they shall not be my master. Fetch me my pistol case. Utter nonsense what he said about that Seminole prophecy.
Of course, Master.
How are your nerves, Paul?
Steady, Master.
And just be calm as you observe this pistol case. Look, the lid is moving.
What now?
Ah, Master, I'm glad to see you sitting there at your ease. Calm at last.
Those terrace drapers, a moment ago they moved.
Master, I assure you Pierre is guarding the front and Jacques is still stationed at the rear. Now, something on which to feast your eyes. Pompano, with your favorite cream sauce and just a dash of sherry.
Paul, do not remove that cover.
Alas, Master, you are still jumpy.
I must tell you something, Paul. She did have Seminole blood.
Is there any reason to give way to terror? Sit down, Master. If you refuse to eat, let me pour you some cognac and get you one of your favorite cigars.
Put that down!
Master, I insist you get hold of yourself. That pompano I saw cook prepare myself. There is that and nothing else beneath that silver cover. And now I ask you, could there be anything in that box but your cigars?
Do you deny the existence of those alligators this morning? And then the one in my carriage? There have been others throughout the day, even in the locked metal case that held her will. Oh, this is supernatural!
Master, you are ill. Let me send for your physician.
Bad luck, Bowie said. He knows the legends of this area as no man alive. I tell you, Paul, she has put a curse on me. A Seminole curse. Pompano, you say? Was that Pompano? And here do we have cigars. Cigars, you say? Pompano.
Master, let me help you to your feet.
Paul, your hands. Get a priest. I must confess to both the murders.
I believe you've heard enough, Captain.
Yes, Bowie, but you have not until you hear my apology.
So it was all just a trick.
Well, the Redneck, I suppose my nose still offends you.
The keys to every room in the house, including the cabinet of his personal files.
The Rivnak didn't know about those duplicate keys.
I have been working for the family of the Rivnak all my life. Guilty as he was, I must confess I feel a Judas. If I am free to go, there is a boat for Le Havre tonight. I would like to be aboard her.
We will not hold you, Paul. But one question. What made you decide the Rivnak should be brought to justice?
I promised him that he wouldn't have to explain.
Oh, very well. It is of no importance.
That painting of his lady over the mantel. There is no one would want it now. Do you suppose I could take it with me?
By all means. And I thank you, Paul, for answering my question.
It was a peculiar kind of story, Adolf. A gargoyle in love. See that you write it that way.
Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventurer man.